Welcome to Pat's Picks. This is the $50 challenge. Thank you so much for coming by. Today is episode 12, and I'm just going to do a brief recap of the day and kind of cover the last few days. I know I haven't been posting quite as much, kind of winding down towards the end of the year as we get ready for Christmas. And honestly, I've just been doing a lot of house stuff, a lot of cleaning, organizing, donating to Goodwill, or not Goodwill, actually. I'm boycotting Goodwill. Let me know down below, what do you guys think of Goodwill? You know, when I was a kid, it actually seemed like legit. I remember my mom would love to go in there and spend a couple dollars on a shirt. And now if you go in there and look, it's like I might as well go to Walmart or Target to buy a shirt because, I mean, it's about the same price and you're getting it for new. On top of that, they make it such a pain to donate. But anyways, I did not expect to start this off with a Goodwill rant, so let's get right into it. Please smash that like button and please subscribe if you're new here. Here we go. All right, you can see real quick right here, not a whole lot of notes. Break even on the day, 472 put, in at 2, out at 2, and let me tell you, this is the absolute biggest ripper after I've sold. Probably in my entire life, and it's so frustrating because my account is so small right now, and I'm just kind of waiting for probably the new year to refund it and just kind of build it back up to make my life easier. But I have just been taking like one trade a day and getting out break even the last few times, and today, man, this one just burned. So I will show you guys exactly what this contract did, and it will blow your mind. You probably clicked on the video and already know. I guess it's probably in the title or on the thumbnail or something. Who knows? But I guess I should. But yeah, absolutely crazy. I mean, man, I usually don't get too upset or frustrated, watching something rip after I sell it. But today, man, let me tell you, it was definitely a little bit more painful than normal. But it's all right. It's all part of trading. This is not the first time. Won't be the last. Hopefully this is the biggest, but I doubt that. I'm sure there's going to be bigger percentage gains left on the table, but it's going to be hard to beat this one. So here we go, diving right in. First off, let's look at the 15-minute chart, and you can kind of see how this move set up. It was really, we had one big strong move off of some news, and then we had kind of day over day of just stepping up, and man, I was just waiting for this pullback anytime. And I think that might be why it's also very frustrating, is because I knew one of these days, very soon, we were going to see a nice monster move to the downside. You can only set new all-time highs so many times before, that euphoria is over and people start to, start taking profits off the table. And especially as we come into the year closing, people just want to walk out with cash. And a lot of the times people like to cut losses towards the end of the year too, so they can write it off in taxes and things like that. So pretty crazy. I'm not sure what will happen next month, but I am kind of thinking we're going to have a red January, but we will see. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Just wait for that trend and ride it up or down. The trend is your friend. The beautiful thing about trading is you can make money either way. So zooming in here, and let's just take a closer look at this pain. In at 1403, out at 1416, and I'll explain why. So I got in right here once support was breaking and we're starting to get that move to the downside, and I was really feeling like, all right, we're gonna have a strong pullback one of these days. The volume was kind of slowly trickling in, and nothing too crazy was for that happening, but it could happen. And so I was kind of trying to set myself up for that. We had this nice move to the downside, just a small move in comparison, but it was a nice move. Got me to that break-even level pretty quick, so I was comfortable sitting on it. And I just got basically tricked out of this play, man. It went up here and rejected, and my contract, I think there's about 300 left before I sold it break even, and eventually it did actually go back down to where I would have been red on the trade. So for a moment I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I avoided a very small loss that definitely wouldn't matter, and hindsight's always 20/20. Man, do I wish I would have held this one. This is that big fish that got away. So here we go. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this monster of a trade. And absolutely mind-blowing. This is where I sold, right here. I didn't even bother to put the entry on there. It doesn't really matter. But you can see how it was popping around. I was break-even right here, and then it went down to where it wasn't break-even right before it ripped. And I actually have to zoom out even more. And you can see this thing went from $2 to $456. And man, do I wish I was making these numbers up. So let's just take a look at what that says on the percentage from 2. If I can even get to it, I might have to pull out the manual calculator here. 2 to 456, 45. That's not right. Hold on here. All right, got the old trusty percentage calculator, and we're gonna go from 2 to 445, and that is 22,150%. And man, that is just insane. But just let this motivate you guys. Let this get you excited. You do not have to have a lot of money to start trading. I can't express that enough. And this is just another prime example of you could have started with an account with literally $2.15 today and closed it out being up over $450. And that is so crazy. And it's not the first time I've seen crazy moves like this, that's for sure. So, the longer you hang out in trading, if you're new and this is the first time you're seeing something crazy like this, you'll see this time and time again, just crazy gains being made, especially in the options market. These things are squeezing every day. I used to trade penny stocks pretty often. Actually been kind of looking at them more again lately. Some of the people in my Discord like penny stocks, so it's kind of cool to dabble around and just kind of keep that blade on that just kind of keep the edge of that blade sharp, because it's not something I look at very often now. So I did add a penny stock channel to the Discord as well. So Discord is diverse. It's not only options, lots of people in there with different trading strategies, different things that they like to trade. And so it's just a really cool community from all different backgrounds, ages, everything. So love to have you there if you're interested. It's free. But yeah, this is just, absolutely mind blowing. My God. 22,000%. So that is all I have for the day. Hope you stay happy and healthy, and I'll see you in a couple days.